Welcome back to Slide Scholar. A couple of videos back, I made a video discussing the dislike for Paramount Sonic movies. If you remember, I said it was mostly due to the writing. This time around, we're going to take a look at the opposite end of reviews and the positivity surrounding them. The topic is why Sonic fans like the Sonic movies. Paramount Sonic movies has garnered immense popularity, mostly from Sonic fans or newcomers to the franchise. However, from those who dislike the movies, there are at the same time those who enjoyed or loved the movies. Today's presentation is going to take a look at each entry and why it has generated positive reviews besides the negative. Let's start with the first movie. Why do people like Sonic the Hedgehog? One, Jim Carrey's performance. Jim Carrey's portrayal of Dr. Robotnik was widely praised for its energetic, eccentric, and charismatic delivery. His performance added a unique flair to the film and provided a memorable villain that stood out even in scenes without Sonic. Two, fun and high energy vibe. The film captures a light-hearted, fast-paced tone that mirrors the spirit of the Sonic games. Its comedic moments, visual gags, and brisk pacing made it an enjoyable ride for both kids and longtime fans. Three, heartfelt character dynamics. At its core, the movie tells a story about friendship and belonging. The bond between Sonic and Tom gives the movie emotional depth, making their journey feel more than just action. It's also relatable and warm. Four, nostalgia and familiarity. For fans of the classic games, the film taps into nostalgic elements with references, design choices, especially after the redesign, and music cues that feel familiar without being overly dependent on fan service. Five, well-executed action sequences. The movie features several dynamic action scenes that showcase Sonic's speed in clever, visually engaging ways, like the Quicksilver-style bar fight or highway chase, bringing the gameplay essence to the big screen effectively. Okay, now for the sequel. Why do people like Sonic the Hedgehog 2? 1. Action-packed and entertaining. The sequel delivers on fast-paced, visually exciting action, from Sonic's high-speed chases to a temple escape and final battle. It captures the kinetic energy of the games while offering a fun, accessible ride for both fans and casual viewers. 2. Faithful to the source material. Many fans praised how the film leans more heavily into Sonic lore, incorporating elements like the Master Emerald, Labyrinth Zone, which was briefly referenced by the way, and iconic visuals that echo the games. This deeper integration of game references made it feel more like a true Sonic story. 3. Strong voice and live performances. The cast received widespread acclaim. Ben Schwartz continues to bring charm and humor to Sonic. Colleen O'Shaughnessy, reprising her role from the games, delivers a warm, authentic tales. Idris Elba introduces a memorable and unique take on Knuckles. Jim Carrey once again steals scenes as eccentric, over-the-top Robotnik. Four. Engaging character dynamics. The film explores the growth of Sonic as a hero and deepens his relationships with Tails and Knuckles, setting the foundation for a compelling trio. Their banter and teamwork adds emotional resonance and gave fans something to connect with beyond the spectacle. 5. Loaded with fan service, in a good way. From musical nods and iconic locations to the post-credits reveal of Shadow, the movie is packed with references that reward longtime fans without alienating newcomers. For many, it struck the right balance between nostalgia and storytelling. Okay, now, like I said before, the next one's going to be a bit controversial. The third film. Why do people like Sonic the Hedgehog 3? 1. Spectacular action and visuals. The film delivers fast-paced, cinematic action sequences that push the franchise's visual style to new heights. With slick CGI, dynamic choreography, and greater set pieces, especially in the third act, the movie visually impressed both fans and general audiences. 2. Loaded with fan service. Longtime fans appreciated the film's deep-cut references to retro-era games, including character arcs, music cues, and world-building elements. From Shadow's backstory to the gun organization, the movie is full of Easter eggs that reward dedicated Sonic followers. Three. Emotional and thematic depth. Unlike its predecessors, Sonic 3 leans more into emotional storytelling, especially through Shadow's trauma, isolation, and eventual redemption arc. Even Dr. Robotnik is given more dimension through the general subplot, adding gravitas to the narrative. 4. Standout performances. Keanu Reeves as Shadow was praised for bringing a brooding, introspective tone to the character, while still capturing his edge. Jim Carrey's return as Robotnik, although divisive, was still considered a major asset by many for its energy and presence. The core trio, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, also continue to be beloved for their chemistry and personality. Five. Better character balance. Many praised the movie for finding a better equilibrium between the human and Sonic characters. Unlike previous entries, the human subplot felt less intrusive, giving the spotlight to the characters fans came to see. Six. Strong soundtrack. The music, especially the inclusion of Live and Learn, was another highlight. While some had mixed feelings on its execution, many felt it heightened emotional stakes and action scenes, helping tie the film to its Sonic Adventure 2 roots. Now then, why are all three movies so loved? While the films take creative liberties, they still honor the spirit of the Sonic games. From subtle nods to iconic moments to reimagined characters, fans appreciate how the movies blend nostalgia with modern storytelling, creating a version of Sonic that feels both familiar and fresh. Sonic's portrayal, fun, energetic, and emotionally grounded, has resonated with audiences. His relationships, especially with Tails and Knuckles, bring a sense of camaraderie and warmth. Even characters like Knuckles and Shadow, though adapted differently, have been well received for fitting the thematic tone. The movies are packed with Easter eggs, iconic music cues, and visual callbacks that reward longtime fans. These references feel like love letters to the games, giving the films a sense of authenticity that resonates with audiences. At their core, The movies deliver light-hearted, high-energy adventures that appeal to a wide audience. Not everyone is looking for deep storytelling. Many simply enjoy the films as fun, fast-paced escapism, with colorful characters and exciting action. Voice actors and live-action talent alike bring charm to their roles. Ben Schwartz's Sonic, Idris Elba's Knuckles, and even Jim Carrey's Robotnik, though divisive, are memorable and entertaining, helping the characters stand out even beyond their game origins. In short, while they may not be perfect adaptations, the Sonic movies succeed by capturing the heart, humor, and speed that define the franchise. For many fans, that's enough to make them a joy to watch. What fans hope to see in Sonic the Hedgehog 4? This is from the perspective of those who liked the previous 3 films. Dr. Robotnik's return. People have been loving Jim Carrey's performance as Robotnik and are hoping he makes a return in the 4th installment. One of the concept arts for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 featured a dystopian future with Robotnik in robes, and next to him was Metal Sonic. Many believe it could be used for the next film. More Sonic characters. Besides Sonic, only Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Amy, and Metal Sonic have been introduced. Fans are hoping that more join the fun, such as Team Chaotix, that is Charmy Bee, Vector and Espio, and Big the Cat. For a feature installment, many want Silver to appear in the end credits for a potential Sonic 06 adaptation. Amy Rose. Seen in the post-credits scene of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, fans are excited for her portrayal, as well as who will be chosen to voice her. The most popular choice has been Anna Kendrick, known for her role as Poppy in DreamWorks' Trolls. Besides that, there's also Shannon Cannon Kent, who voiced Amy as Sonic Prime and was a waitress in the first Sonic movie. Metal Sonic. As one of the most popular Sonic villains, fans are hyped to see Metal Sonic take the spotlight, as well as his transformation into the infamous New Metal Sonic. Now, while this video may have been pure glaze from a different point of view, it actually comes from fans who are open to interpretations of the franchise, or feel that the direction they took worked for them. If someone is praising all 3 movies, it doesn't mean they aren't thinking critically or blindly following the crowd. It just means that they enjoyed the movies more than most people. But as long as they understand why others feel differently, there shouldn't be any hostility. And going back to the other Sonic video as to why fans don't like the movies, it comes down to this basically. To those who are critical of the films, it's because they want the films to match the same depth as the games. That's why they're critical of the writing. To them, it seems over comedic and too generic for their tastes. But for those who like the movies, well, they're just open to whatever happens their way. This was Slice Scholar. Till next time.